guys. With this one right here, we didn't got Sydney Youngins, Jaecy, See No Evil. You got the See No Evil with the whole official music video coming into it, especially with Sydney Youngins and Jaecy with the See No Evil. Hey, we might see no evil over here, with this whole thing coming a part of this, but especially with the Youngins, the Sydney Youngins and them having their whole thing, they got something, in the whole thing, it's the See No Evil, especially with the official music video and everything else. But you just got the Sydney Youngins coming into it, stepping into town, But just with the See No Evil, especially with the See No Evil and this whole, maintainable thing, but you got the No Evil and the See No Evil, and, just with the young, especially with the Youngins and the Sydneys.
This guy is Ty. I am man. That's shy. It's Rick Slap. Gang, gang. Yeah. That's a way I know where you get dealt with quick. Real trappers and shooters here. Dickhead.
Would've say no evil, no piss test round these ways. You don't really wanna come down, test my people. I got ice in my veins, I got ice in my chains, I got ice in my teeth, that's legal. I got boys in the trap, I got boys in the back of the Benz with the blacked out day. Would've say no evil, no piss test round these ways. You don't really wanna come down, test my people. I got ice in my veins, I got ice in my chains, I got ice in my teeth, that's legal. I got boys in the trap, I got boys in the back of the Benz with would've say no evil, no.
Ooh, let him know. He said I got ice on my teeth, but it's illegal. Hey, with that being said, that's illegal. Hey, like, come on, say no more. Like, say no more. The whole thing and how it's just cooping in and everything else. Like, hey, he got the whole. Hey, and with the whole thing, like, you gotta put it how you put it. Like he said, it's illegal to even have his whole thing. But hey, come on, say treacherous.
Piss test round these ways, you don't really wanna come down, test my people. I got ice in my veins, I got ice in my chains, I got ice in my teeth, that's legal. I got boys in the trap, I got boys in the back of the Benz with the blacked out Daigle. Yeah, would've seen no Benz with the blacked out Daigle. Yeah, would've seen no evil, no piss test round these ways. You don't really wanna come down, test my people. I got ice in my veins, I got ice in my chains, I got ice in my teeth, that's legal. I got boys in the trap, I got boys in the back of the Benz with the blacked out Daigle. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, with a backed out Deagle. Hey, I got boys in the back, I got boys in the stack, got boys in the back of the Deagles. Hey, come on, like the whole thing. You got your people and your Deagles and everything else. Like, shoot. Hey, the whole thing already is already and like glaciament.
See no evil. Ooh la la la. Yeah, Big J in the cut, it's still 4 boys in the back of the car. I still turn an L to a dub and a P to a O. Step back, take a shot from afar. The way that he looked when I rubbed him, baffled, no mask on, so he knows who we are. We put thumbs in the middle, not on the side. 017 or Hardy for a ride. Ask me if they were outside. Tracksuit or drip, the red or 6 shot. I don't know how to decide. Yeah, I don't know half these cunts that rep the hood, but I let shit slide. Yeah, tell my dog just stay for Fecka, we're handling shit. My Tangana, he's crazy, step out weapons, we like the biggest slicks. And my nigga, he's stupid, he out on bail and still playing up for sticks. If he snorts like a wolf, he get turned to a pack, not healthy to live like this.
Would've say no evil.
He's crazy, step out weapons, we like the biggest slicks. And my nigga, he's stupid, he out on bail and still playing up for sticks. If he snorts like a wolf, he get turned to a pack, not healthy to live like this.
Oh, that right there was stretchy right there. He says he get turned into a wolf, he get turned into a pack like wolves. Hey, turn into a wolf, then turn into a pack, like just that whole thing and everything else coming into it. Like, hey, just like they say, it gets mistaken, for the quick dismiss and plations, and you can get turned into anything. Like trying to go this way, you could they can make you turn this way, make you turn, real voluntary and everything else. Like, hey, you trying to go this way, and they can make it all flip.
Would've say no evil, no piss test round these ways. You don't really wanna come down, test my people. I got ice in my veins, I got ice in my chains, I got ice in my teeth, that's legal. I got boys in the trap, I got boys in the back of the Benz with the blacked out Daigle. I don't really wanna brag, but I count my wins. Big J with a burn, I'm brag that sin. Boy, pay that ticker, we bring that thing like Red Bull drinks to give you wins. Come test my people, cuz I can really make the scoreboard equal. No med gigs down these ways, try fool me twice, we'll make to the sequel. Bro, we'll take that spotlight, cuz I don't really wanna take all the glory. We already left 3 shots off in your end zone, come find me like Dory. Don't talk about ways if you have no way down my lane now like Tory. Hit a lick with a man, then spit the fraction with a gang for a headline story. Wanna beat my people, nah, he don't really wanna test my con. Back then was pop, ain't teach him a lesson, now it's shoot and leave him behind. He don't really wanna beef my side, get chopped if you ever wanna test my pride. See lad, I'm playing for keeps, now the gang still playing for me. Still mumsy praying for me. See so I get chopped if you ever wanna test my pride. See lad, I'm playing for keeps, now the gang still playing for me. Still mumsy praying for me, but I'm out here doing for keeps. Now the gang still playing for me. Still mumsy praying for me, but I'm out here doing OT on the streets. See I ain't no my pride, See lad, I'm playing for keeps. Now the gang still playing for me. Still mumsy praying for me, but I'm out here doing OT on the streets. See I ain't no weatherman, cause I'll choose whenever I'll let it rain on them fags. But call me diva the way I put up stomp and then rob that boy for his book. I call me diva the way I put up stomp and then rob that boy.
That's real too. That's real. You know how the whole thing how it just bursted in. How he just said it, like he said. You know, he putting the whole thing on. Like he's real faithful for his whole. You know his team and everything else. Like hey, that comes into account counter mix. You know with everything else coming into it, and him having this whole thing. Like hey, you know, like they say, you know the Sydney's on on the head. You know they on top of your head. They on everything else that you can put it on. They on your mixture. They on your clever. Like the way they just coming in, the way they certain is like they serving us. They serving us how they how it is. You know how everything else is going. Like especially with the main contents and everything else.
Would've seen no evil, no piss test around these ways. You don't really wanna come down, test my people. I got ice in my veins, I got ice in my chains, I got ice in my teeth, that's legal. I got boys in the trap, I got boys in the back of the Benz with the blacked out Deagle. Yeah, would've seen no evil, no piss test around these ways. You don't really wanna come down, test my people. I got ice in my veins, I got ice in my chains, I got ice in my teeth, that's legal. I got boys in the trap, I got boys in the back of the Benz with the blacked out Deagle.
Come on with the whole thing though, but hey, see no evil and the whole thing just coming into this one, the city youngest and everything else, and just with the whole see no evil, especially with the whole thing coming into it, like hey, this whole thing coming into it and everything else, you just got something else coming into this one, especially with everything else, taking its spot, to see no evil, but just with this one right here, especially with everything else, coming into the whole the whole must tricks and everything else. But you just got with this one right here coming into it, especially with them, because they got a crazy type of established, like the way they just delivering in and everything else, and the way they so faithful to they just they like I wouldn't call it a gainy group, but I'll call it a family thing. Like the way they show loyalty to their thing and they have the faithful, it's just so you just see it. They just got a faithful group, a faithful, you know, thing coming into it. But mainly with this one right here and everything else. But make sure you guys definitely like, comment, and all that other stuff.